Well, good evening, everybody. Good evening. Welcome to SIRS 365 business presentation and overview. My name is Charles Nicholson. I'm marketing director and ambassador with SIRS 365. 24 years in the industry, $1 million earner. Very, very blessed to be in this awesome opportunity. If you're looking for a way to make some great income, working on a full-time basis or a part-time basis, you're at the right place at the right time. This is a business presentation, opportunity presentation for those that may be looking for a way to make extra money, maybe looking for a way to maybe a career change, whatever. This is where you are, and this is what we're going to be talking about tonight. But before I actually get into the presentation, I want to talk to you guys about some things that I think that are very interesting right now. What do these billionaires have in common? Can anybody guess? These are some major players out there in the business world. What do they have in common right now? None of these guys have college degrees. They're all college dropouts. Some never finished high school. Richard Branson never finished high school. But these guys are all billionaires, and because they think different. When you talk about college today, you look over there to the left, you can see for a community college, you can see what the average cost would be. You're looking at about $51,000 to maybe $80,000 to go to a community college. Most people after 2 years in the community college will upgrade to a state college. And then over to the right, you're looking at 4 years at a public in-state university. You're looking at about $87,000 up to $100,000 to go to an in-state public university. Guys, that's a lot of money. You look at the earning advantages of having a master's degree over a bachelor's degree. The average annual salary by education level, a master's degree, $86,000, folks. Both my sons never finished college, and they both make way over that. You got your bachelor's degree, your associate's degree, and some college and no degree. So guys, when you think about the kind of money that you make from going to college, you have to ask yourself the question, is it really worth it? And look at this here, 23% of Harvard MBA students could not even find work after they graduated. This is one of the top universities in America. But this is today's reality. Since January of 2026, over 330,000 jobs have been lost to AI, and there's more and more coming along the way, folks. Now, I'm sharing with you this picture of me, not to brag about who I am and what I've done, but guys, I don't have a college degree. I've made tremendous amounts of money in this industry, way more than what you see right here. But I only share this with you so that you understand what you put into your business is what you're going to get out of it. You can make as much as you want if you decide to go to work, okay? But it's best to own your own business. Now, there's a big problem out there. Most people today are working hard for money, but never have time to really enjoy it. They're paying too much for travel, and they're also paying too much in taxes. They have no residual income coming through. They're trading time for money with no financial freedom. But you know the sad thing about it, I've heard some horrible stories about people that are retired, maybe on their deathbed, talking about the regrets that they've had. And they've asked the question to some of these folks, if they were to do it all over again, what would they do? And a lot of them said they would spend more time with their family, traveling, and enjoying life. If you had all the money and all the time in the world, what would you do more of? Do you believe most people said they would travel more? But I want to ask you this question. If you could go anywhere in the world, money and time was not an issue, what would you do more of? And where would you go? Would you take that romantic trip that you've always dreamed about taking? How about that cruise to Alaska that you put on your bucket list and just never got to it? Traveling the world enriches our lives with memorable experiences, folks. And this is one reason why I got involved with travel, because it created so many awesome memories for me and my family. My kids grew up with us traveling. They've seen the world. They've experienced things that most kids dream about experiencing. But I want you to imagine this: financial freedom, time freedom, earning money from home on your cell phone or on your mobile or on your computer, traveling the world with your friends and family. See, Warren Buffett says the things that you like to do should be your hobby, but the things the world does should be your business. You know what the world loves to do? They love to travel. And the travel industry is a $9.5 trillion industry and will grow to over $15 trillion over the next few years. Now let's talk about some billionaires again. All of these gentlemen you see here have invested money in travel. Why would they do that? Because they understand the return on investment is great. Travel is huge. It's a $9.5 trillion industry and about to explode. People will always find ways to travel. Jeff Bezos, $5.7 billion in travel. Bill Gates, $10 billion. Warren Buffett, $13 billion. Richard Branson, $1 billion. But Richard Branson also owns Virgin Airlines and Virgin Voyages, space travel, and Nectar Island. Tony Robbins bought an island in Fiji for $12.5 million when he was 29 years old. These guys understand where things are going. Do you understand it? Are you positioning yourself right now to be a part of this huge industry? The opportunity in travel is great. It's booming. And the best time to get in is right now. People will always find ways to travel. Travel creates memories, it changes lives, and it can change your life. But you know what else? You're already traveling, folks. Doesn't it make sense to get paid when you travel and when others travel? Surge 365 is a home-based business opportunity with 4 income streams from 2 companies. We're a travel technology company, and for those who dislike sales but want to earn without selling, spend hours searching on the internet for the best travel deals, desire exclusive access to wholesale travel prices, and for those who want to build a community of travel enthusiasts, Surge 365 gives you that opportunity. Let's talk about what I believe the solution is right now. That's our travel technology package. You have access to exclusive wholesale travel pricing, booking hotels, flights, cars, cruises, and more. User-friendly platform that makes booking simple. You control your business and you control your profit. Now, the first part of the travel technology package is what we call the Vortex. Now, the Vortex is a discounted website for our customers. You will have your very own link that you can give out to all of your customers. If you are a nonprofit, a church, or any type of nonprofit organization, you can give this out to all of your church members. If you're a traditional corporation, you can give the link out to all of your employees. When they book on that Vortex, by the way, it's completely free for them to sign up and register. Doesn't cost them a dime. When they book on that Vortex, several things are going to happen. They're going to save between 10, 20, 30, and 40% off their hotels and resorts, 30% off of cruises and car rentals. You're going to earn 100% of whatever they save, and you're going to generate the travel points when they book. Okay? So let me give you an idea how this works. We had somebody that was looking for a rent-a-car in Cancun, in Mexico. And look at the prices that we found on the Vortex. $2 a day, folks. $6 a day. Tremendous pricing. Also, we have the best special cruise deals on the internet through our Vortex website. Now, here are some examples of how these works. I've taken the names of the hotels off of the main page so you can see what kind of savings we give our customers. Now, remember, this is the Vortex customer. It doesn't cost a dime for them to be a customer. It's completely free. They register and they can start saving right away. This top property here, by the way, these are all in Las Vegas. These are all for 7 days for 2 people. The top property, we're going to save our customer 36% off the public price. Now, the public price is the price they would pay if they were booking this on Expedia, Priceline, any of the other public websites. So the public price for the week to stay at this property here was $337, which is pretty good. We're going to save our customer $120, and they're going to go for $217. But remember what I said, whatever the customer saves, you earn 100%. So this customer was going to book this trip anyway. They were able to save $120. You were able to earn a commission of $120. Second property down here, we're going to save our customer 25% off the public price, which is $1,604. We're going to save them $398. They're going to go for $1,205. That $398 is your commission. Remember, it also generates travel points that go to you. And the third property down here, we're going to save our customer 21% off the public price, which is $1,624. We're going to save them $339, and they're going to go for $1,285. Now let me show you how this works. So this is you. Let's say you gave out 10 of your links and 10 people registered for the Vortex. Remember, it doesn't cost them a dime to register. They go register. You have 10 people that registered. They say they book one trip this year, just one trip, and they have an average savings of $300. That's $3,000 in total savings, and that's $3,000 to you in commissions. That's a great vacation. If you only had 10 customers that were booking on the Vortex, that's a great vacation for you and your maybe a friend that year. That's only with 10 customers. What if you had 100 customers and they all booked one trip a year with an average savings of $300? That's $30,000 in total savings, folks. And that's $30,000 in commission to you. 100% goes to you. Now let's talk about the second feature of the travel technology package. That's our exclusive wholesale travel membership. Now this is for you and your immediate family. You can have 3 other friends or family members assigned to this membership. They're going to get access to wholesale travel prices. They're going to save on every trip they take and earn when others travel with them. Okay, so this is a great way for you to save tremendous amounts on your personal travel, as much as 70, and I've seen as high as 80% off of the retail price. So this is what the website looks like. You can see we have your hotels, your cruises, your cars, your flights, your homes will be your Airbnb type properties. Weekly stays will be your timeshares, resorts, and hotels. Marketplaces where you can actually bid on properties. Activities will be your shore excursion, sightseeing tours, and then lifestyle will be gift cards, restaurant savings, things like that. If you do own a timeshare property, you are able to deposit that timeshare into our inventory. The week that you have assigned to you, we will take it and we will give you cash for the week that you have assigned to you, or you can trade it out for a different location. That's a beautiful site here. Let me give you some examples of how this works. Now, we're talking about the membership now. We're not talking about the Vortex, we're talking about the membership. Here's another property. I'm taking the names off again. These first 2 properties are all inclusive. These are for 7 days for 2 people. And the bottom one is not an all inclusive, but that very first one, we're going to save our members 71% off the public price. The public price, again, is the price you would pay on Expedia, all the other public websites. We're going to save our members $9,456. So instead of going for $13,230, they're going to go for $3,774. So let me ask you a question. If you were going to book this trip anyway, to this beautiful all-inclusive, would you rather pay $13,230 or would you rather pay $3,774? Not rocket science. Look at this, the second property, 43% off the public price. We're saving our members, the public price is $7,123. We're saving our members $3,031, and they're going to go for $4,091. And then the bottom one is not an all-inclusive, but it's 7 days at this beautiful property for 2 people. The public price is $407, which is really a good price. We're going to save them $122. They're going to go for that member's going to go for $284. So membership does have its privilege, folks. Here we have under our home link are some of the beautiful Airbnb properties that we have all around the world. These properties are all around the world. This is Los Cabos. We're talking about a 5-bedroom, sleeps 10, 7 nights for $1,202 per couple. And this is a great way for you to get together with some of your friends, maybe 5 couples, hang out here, just enjoy yourself for a week. If you're a fraternity or sorority, you want to get together with your brothers and sisters, great place to hang out. If you're a church, if you want to do a leadership retreat, this is a great place for you to do that. This is just one of 1,000 properties. Let's look at another property. This we have Belize. This is a 3-bedroom, sleeps 6, 7 nights, $537 per person for the 7 nights, or $1,047 per couple. Here we have Galveston, Texas, right down there on the Gulf. This is a 4-bedroom, sleeps 8, 7 nights, In Galveston, we're looking at about $237 per person. Great vacation, great getaway. Now let's talk about our weekly stays. Now these are resorts, timeshare properties, and hotels around the world. And these prices you're not going to find anywhere. This is the prices you see here, the 447, the 453, 458. This is for 7 nights for 2 or more people to stay at these properties. So that's not per person. That's for everyone to stay at that property. You're looking at about an average of $64 a night, folks, under that first one over there. So these are great properties. This is Orlando, Florida. Look at Punta Cana here, $191 for 7 nights, folks. That's for 2 or more people. That's an average of $27 a night. So these prices you see here are for the entire week. Now let's talk about the third feature of the travel technology package. That's our anniversary reward vacation trip. We give that to you for being with us for 12 consecutive months, for being active with us for 12 consecutive months. We give you and your family an 8-day, 7-night reward vacation for you and your family as an anniversary and as a thank you for being with the company. Now let me share with you an additional feature to the travel technology package, guys. This is no extra charge for this. This is something we wanted just to give you because we know that a lot of you guys are interested in this. So have you ever dreamed about owning your own travel agency? Your very own travel agency. But before I actually show you the site, let me give you an idea of what a traditional travel agency would cost you today. And we're talking about a company having your own travel agency with initial setup, office equipment, marketing and branding, payroll, staffing, technology, systems, all the things you need to run a traditional travel agency today, folks, would cost you somewhere around $65,000 to $325,000 to get that all set up. And then you haven't even made any money yet. Now you got to go sell travel. Guys, that's okay if that's what you want to do, if you want to spend that kind of money. But I'm going to share with you a way that you can have your own travel business basically for free, because I just shared with you the travel technology package. The travel agency program is an addition to that, okay, with no extra charge. So this is Tradmanity. Tradmanity is our hosting travel agency that you will be a part of, and you're able to have your own travel business here. You will have your own website with your own link. You can name it whatever you want to name it. Mine's is GMIBookit, GMIBookit.com. That's my link, and people book there, I get paid. So this is a very, very, very powerful booking website, just like Expedia, Priceline, Travelocity. It is a retail website. You will own your own travel agency under your own brand. Hotels, flights, cars, cruising, all the things that you would do with any other website would be available on this site. The only difference is you would make the commission. And by the way, this website does a lot more than traditional sites. This is what your site looks like. It also has Ticketmasters for sports, concert, and theater tickets. The World Cup of Soccer is coming to town here very soon, or to the country, and you can buy those tickets there. And like I said, you can buy concert tickets, you can get comedy show tickets, and if you like fairs and festivals, all of these things are available on this website, and they're all commissionable to you. Also, for those that want to become travel agents, you will have a back office to your website, to your travel website, where you can get your first class training. You can e-campus training. All the things you need to become a travel agent is available for you in your back office here. All the training, all the videos you need to become that travel agent and up your commission on travel. Now, when you talk about the travel technology package, we're talking about a one-time fee of $499. We're talking about you owning your own business now, folks. So think of it that way. This is not, you're not spending hundreds of thousands of dollars for a franchise. We're talking about $499 one time, $99.95 per month. Refer 3 other individuals to the program, and your $99.95 will be waived. I want you to understand that. So why would anybody buy a timeshare? Why would anybody go out and get a travel agency when they can join Service 365 for $499 one time, $99.95 per month, refer 3, and waive your $99.95? So the lifestyle you deserve, folks, Work when you want, where you want, with who you want to work with, doing something you love to do. I love to travel. I've traveled the world. I'm a certified scuba diver. I'm a certified Hawaii specialist. I'm a certified Caribbean specialist. I'm a cruising specialist. I have traveled the world. I love what I do. It's fun. And it's the best thing about it, I get paid to do it. And because I'm in the travel business, there are tremendous, tremendous tax advantages. But what I'm going to talk about right now is how we make money in this business, how we get paid when other people travel. We're talking about personal sales. We're talking about team sales, leadership. We're talking about residual income. That's a very, very important one right there. We're talking about multiple ways to earn money, unlimited income potential, folks, with this program. Now, the first thing I need to share with you guys is our income disclaimer. Income is not guaranteed. Income is based on what you put into the business. Everybody will have different results. So this is your business. If you do nothing in this business, folks, you will make nothing. We give you the training. We give you everything you need to succeed. There's no extra charge for that. But the key is this is your business. You go to work and you can make as much as you want or as little as you want. It's completely up to you. So our SBA, our Service Business Associate, this is our sales rep, basically. They have the right or the license to sell the travel technology package. To be an SBA, it's $19.95 per month. This gives you company support, cuts your checks, and manages your team, cuts your 1099 at the end of the year. And remember, that $19.95, there's no commission paid on that. That strictly goes to the company for them to manage your business while you go and build your business. So I'm going to talk about life-changing income. If there was a way for you to generate $100,000 over the next 200 days, would you like to know how to do that? I'm going to share that with you. But I'm going to tell you, I'm more interested in the person who needs to make an extra $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 a month. Because an extra $1,000 a month, folks, would keep people from losing their home, would keep people from going bankrupt. You know, for that single mom out there that's working extremely hard, an extra $1,000 a month would literally help her save or pay off some bills and get her to a point where she's comfortable in life. And that's what this is all about. But for those that want to make that $100,000 in the next 200 days, I'm going to show you right now how to do that. So our compensation plan is very unique in a very unique industry. We get paid on direct and indirect sales through infinity. I like to repeat that. We get paid through infinity on direct and indirect sales. Each person creates two teams, a fast start team and a team builder group. The fast start team is completed when you have 2 personal sales and you have a total of 5 sales. Once you have done this, you just earned your very first bonus of $500, but you also made $50 on each of your direct sales. That's $100 plus the $500. You just made $600. All of your money you got back already that you paid to come into the business with. This can be done as fast as you want it. We've had people do this in one day. It's all up to you how fast you want to get it done. But once you have completed your fast start team, the next person that you bring into the business directly starts your team builder group. This is where the money really kicks in. That third person comes in that you brought in directly. You made 3 personal sales. You are now 3 and free. That means your $99.95 monthly fee is waived and you're only paying $19.95 per month to have your entire business up and running. Okay? But this is where, like I said, this is where the money really kicks in, because this person starts your team builder group. Now you're going to get a pay raise. You're going to go from $50 on your direct sales to $100 on direct sales now, and $50 on all indirect sales through infinity. And you can have as many team builder groups as you want. So $100 on all direct and $50 on all indirect. Every time this team builder group grows by 7 sales, it doesn't make a difference who brings them in. When this team grows by 7 sales, your team builder group grows by 7 sales, the company pays you a $1,000 bonus. That happens every time it grows by 7. So if 14 comes into your group this week, that's $2,000. If 21 comes in, that's $3,000. Plus the commission. We haven't talked about that. There's no limits on this. And I love the fact that there's no limits. That means if you have 3 people this month and you get 4 next month, you still get the $1,000 bonus. You don't have to start over again. Now, when you have 100 sales in your team builder group, 100 sales, and every time this group grows by 100 sales, the company gives you, the team builder, a $10,000 bonus. So if we just stop right here and let's say it takes you a year to get 100 sales in your team builder group. And we're not talking about you doing the work. We're talking about the team working together. When there's 100 sales in that team builder group, you just received a $10,000 bonus. There are 14 of the $1,000 bonuses in 100. That's 14,000. And you got 5,000 on indirect sales for a minimum of $29,000 you made in 1 year just working this thing on a part-time basis. But if you're that go-getter I just talked about earlier that wants to get that 100,000 in 200 days, if you can get 100 sales in here in your first 100 days, we're going to give you an extra $25,000 for a total of $54,000 if this can be done in your first 100 days. Now, if you can do this in your first 100 days, we're going to give you another 100 days to do it all over again. If you can do that, it's going to be a lot easier because you already have 100 in your team. If they all went out and made one sale each, that's another 100. That's 200 sales. Now we're going to give you another 25,000 or another 54,000 total for a combined of $108,000 over 200 days, folks. We had somebody just did that. We've had lots of folks that have done the 54,000, but we had just one gentleman just recently do the $108,000 in 200 days. Plus, you're going to receive a $2 a month residual income on all active people in your team. Now let's talk about the regional team builder group. To get to regional team builder, you need 3 individuals in your team builder group, just 3 individuals over here that become team builders, and you become a regional builder. Now you're going to get another pay raise. You're going to now earn $120 on all direct sales and $70 on all indirect sales through Infinity. Your residual income is going to double from $2 a month residual to $4 a month residual. And remember, every 7 sales pays you a $1,000 bonus, and every 100 sales pays you a $10,000 bonus. Now let's talk about our marketing director position. You're going to get another pay raise. You're going to get $140 on all direct sales and $90 on all indirect sales. But the company does something very special here. They add $20 to all of our positions. So over here under the team builder group, instead of making $50 on all indirect sales, now you're making the 50 plus the 20, which is $70 from this point on. In your regional team builder group, instead of making $70 on all indirect sales, now you're making $90 on all direct sales, on all indirect sales, and $90 on all indirect sales in your marketing director lane. All right. Now, keep in mind too, you're still growing over here. We're going to give you on your residual side of the business now, it's going to double again from $4 a month residual to $8 a month residual. And what I mean by residual, guys, every time these people pay their $99.95, you're going to get $8 on every one of those every time they make that payment through Infinity. And for every 7 sales, remember, $1,000 bonus, $10,000 on 100 sales. Guys, this comp plan pays really, really well. Now, this happens on day 1. The day that you join this business, this goes into effect. Anybody that you directly sponsor into the business, you're going to earn a 25% paycheck match off their weekly paychecks, their monthly paychecks, and their residual income starting from day 1. So if you bring in this gentleman over here directly and he does $500 this week, you're going to get $125. This gentleman over here on the end, if he does $10,000 this month, you're going to get $2,500. That's on every person that you directly bring into the business. Now, I'm going to talk about generational wealth. This is the money, this is what I call royalties. This is money you make while you're sleeping. I love this, but you won't have to even worry about this. This just comes every month like clockwork. So this is you. You just completed your Fast Star group over here, and you opened up your team builder group with this young lady right here, and you made $100. She just completed her Fast Star group right here, and she's about to open up her team builder group with her next sale. That's going to be your first generation team builder group. So when she brings in this person right here that starts her team builder group, she's going to make $100 just like you did when you brought her in. But remember, you get a 25% check match. So you're going to get $25 when she brings in this person, plus the $10 that you're going to get on your commissions from there. That's $35, folks, on every person she brings in directly. And you're going to earn $10 on all of the indirect sales that she brings in. She's going to make 50. Remember, she's going to make 50, just like you did. You're going to get that 25% check match off the 50, which is $12.50. So every time somebody comes into her first generation indirectly, you're making $22.50. Okay, and you're also going to generate $2 a month residual on everybody that comes into that first generation. This is also paid on the second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth generations, and we even pay you on their generations, folks. This is amazing. When you talk about this, is for sure money. This is what, if you look at a musician that cuts a record or whatever, every time that record's played, he gets a piece. Every time they make their payments here, you get a cut. Okay? Now let's talk about the power line. Now the power line is something that's going to change the entire industry. We already see this happening right now. There are more people flooding into our company because of this power line. There are other companies that have power lines, but nothing like what you're going to see today. So the power line is unlimited earning potential. This is like profit sharing for you. You're going to earn money from every person active every month across the company. This includes existing active people and even people that came in before you. So you'll be getting paid on what I do, as well as people that come in after you. 20% of the monthly income is paid out in the power line. The more active people, the more money we make. So this is very important. How do you lock your spot into the power line? How do you get paid from that power line? First of all, you have to own the travel technology package for $4.99. You have to own that, and you have to be an SBA for the $19.95 for you to participate in the power line. You can't have one or the other. You have to have both, okay? So this is how it's going to work. It's going to be one single line structure. So let's say you come into the business at 9 a.m. this morning, and somebody else comes in at 9:01. It doesn't make a difference who brings them in. They're the next person that comes into the company, not somebody you brought in, but the next person that comes into the company will be in your power line, and there will be one single line structure of activity. So you don't want to wait. You want to lock in your spot, because every day, every hour, and even every minute can impact your business. So let me show you what the requirements are. So the first thing to be able to get paid in that power line is this. You have to have the number of active TTPs in your power line. So you can see here in pool number 1, there's 10 pools. In pool number 1, you have to have 100 active TTPs. Don't let that number scare you. Don't let any of these numbers scare you, because this is the reality. It's not based on what you do. It's based on who comes into the company after you. So you could come into the company today and by Friday have over 100 TTPs because it's based on the number of people coming into the company. Okay, secondly, you have to achieve a rank. So you have to get to team builder. You got to get past your fast start team, get to team builder as quick as possible to be able to participate in pool number 1. And then you have to earn $1,000 bonus that month. Now, let me just break that $1,000 for you down real quick. Remember, you have to have 7 individuals in your team builder group to get a $1,000 bonus. 7 people come into your team builder group. They can be direct or they can be indirect. It doesn't make a difference. Let's just say they're all indirect. That means somebody else brought them in. So 7 people come into your team builder group this month. That's $50 per person. That's $350 you're earning commissions, plus the $1,000 bonus and the power line bonus, which I'm going to share with you in a minute. Okay, so here we go. This is an example. So let's say the person comes in, they're paying the $99.95 per month. $20 of that's going to go into the pool. There's 10 pools, so each pool would receive $2 from that. Okay, so let's say we have 5,000 active TTPs this month. That's $100,000 going into the pool. So that's $10,000 going into each of the pools. Now remember what I said earlier, this is kind of like profit sharing. So in pool number 1, for example, that month, if 50 people qualified, that would be an extra $200 to you on top of your $1,000 bonus and your $350 commission. In pool number 2, That's $400. Pool number 3, $500. Pool number 4, $1,000. And pool number 5, $2,000. I'm not going to go 6 to 10. It's not necessary. There's nobody over there right now. Most likely, most people will probably always stay in the first 3 pools. But let me just share with you what's important here. If you're in pool number 3, you're a national builder. Well, keep in mind, pool number 1 is team builder. Pool number 2 is regional builder. Pool number 3 is national builder. Pool number 4 is director, level 1 director, and pool number 5 is level 2 director. If you're just a national builder with the company, you don't just get the $500 when you bonus that month in the power line. You get all 3 of these pools, not just yours. You get all 3. If you're in pool number 4, you get all 4. And if you're in pool number 5, you get all cut of all 5. Okay? So in this scenario, if you were a director, that would be an extra $4,100 this month, plus the $1,000 bonus and the $350 commission. Our goal is to have 100,000 to 200,000. Let's say 100,000 by the end of this year and the first part of next year. 100,000 TTP sold. That's $2 million going into the pool. So if you're in pool number 1, when that's 200,000 in each pool, pool number 1, you're looking at about $4,000 that month on top of your $1,000 bonus and your $350 commission. In pool number 2, 8,000. Pool number 3, 10,000. 20,000 in pool 4 and 40,000 in pool 5. Remember, if you're in any of these pools, you get all the pools that came before you. So if you're in pool number 2, you get the 8,000 plus the 4,000. If you're in pool number 3, you get all 3 of these. This is powerful. So if you were just a national builder, right here, not even a director, just a national builder, and this was to happen, that would be an extra $22,000 that month. So let's talk about our directors program real quick. Our directors program is very unique. It's very special. When you become a director in our company, you receive our leadership jackets. The gold jacket means you earned you earned $1 million in a 12-month period. This is Juliet St. John. She's one of our primary directors and ambassadors. She's out of Costa Rica, and she's really doing this business. You got this blue jacket means that you're a director in the company, and the red jacket means you're an ambassador and a director. To become an ambassador and director, you have to be with the company at least 10 years, and 3 of those years have to be qualified director. We also have our Wealth Builder rings. If you earn $100,000 to $1 million in a 12-month period, these are the rings you will earn. When you hit level 2 marketing director, we give you a brand new Jeep Wrangler. It's leased by the company. We pay for the insurance, everything. You just drive and put gas in it. But you're not going to have it very long, because when you hit level 3, we're going to trade that car in for a Mercedes, BMW, or Jaguar. If you choose to, you don't have to trade it in if you want to. But you trade it in, those are the 3 cars you get to choose from. When you hit level 4, you get another choice of a presidential Rolex watch or a vacation for you, your family, and some friends anywhere in the world. At level 5, you get another choice of a car, Ferrari, Lamborghini, or a Bentley. You choose the car you want. At level 6, you're going to get a $1 million bonus. We've given 6 of these out already. $1 million bonus. And at level 7, you have a choice of a luxury vacation home, a luxury yacht, or a luxury motor coach. You choose the one you want. Myself, I'm taking the house. And then at our final position, level 8, marketing director, we're going to give you $100,000 guaranteed for 10 years. Guys, that comes out to about $100,000 a month, guaranteed for 10 years. That comes to about $3 million a year. And the best thing about this program, it's all transferable to your children or your grandchildren. It can be willable. Now, young minds, big dreams, endless possibilities. Surge 365 Travel Technology Company. Guys, it's very simple to do this business. It's a very sexy industry to be a part of. It's travel. Everybody loves to travel. Travel's easy to talk about. It's not like trying to sell vitamins and lotions and potions. Everybody wants to go somewhere. So why would young people love this business? Very, very simple. They get a chance to explore new places and create unforgettable memories. Multiple income streams, residual income that pays you monthly and weekly. By the way, we get paid weekly. Work from anywhere, set your own schedule, be your own boss. Join a global network of driven people, support, membership, and more. Big bonuses, incentives, trips, cars, support, recognition, and more. No time limits on your income, or no limits at all on your income. You decide how much you want to make, when you want to make it. It's totally based on your efforts, your results. You build a legacy. Powerful, powerful, powerful. So your future, your choice, your time is now. You want to join Service 365, become a part of this company. Take action, change your life forever. So guys, this is what we're all about. We appreciate you guys being with us today. The best time to join this business was yesterday, but guess what? The best time is now. Get started right now, folks. So I want to thank you guys for being with us. I want you to have a fantastic day. Don't go anywhere. If you're on my Zoom, I'm going to open up the mics for any questions you may have. But it's your adventure, it's your future, and it's your legacy. Thank you for being with me. Let's go ahead and get to the next section.